Good, thanks, and it's good to be back too.
Yes. So you're going to be treating us this morning, showing us a proper, a true Diwali treat.
Yes, it's a quick dessert recipe, but before we continue, I'd like to wish all Hindus Diwali ki shubhkamnaएं and Saal Mubarak to all my Gujarati family and friends for tomorrow. Thank you very much for having me on the show.
Oh, it's lovely to cook with you once again. Talk to me through what we are making.
Okay, we are making Shahi Tukda. It is a quick Indian dessert recipe.
Shahi Tukda.
Shahi Tukda.
Okay, Tukda.
Yes, it's Tukda means it's pieces of bread.
Okay.
And Shahi comes from the word Mughal.
Okay.
So we combine it and we make a quick Indian dessert recipe.
Oh, love it. I was fortunate enough to spend Diwali with a good friend of mine's family, and man, was that a treat. It was a treat. It's amazing. Right, let's start off. What do we do first?
Firstly, we have our ghee, our pistachio, saffron, corn flour, milk, and not forgetting our most important, the bread.
Indeed, exactly.
Yes.
So you cut it nice into little triangles as
Yes, we cut it nice into little triangles. We take our ghee, we melt it up very quickly.
Okay.
And of course, as it melts, in the side, we also have our sugar syrup in water. We immerse it and we bring it to a boil, but not very thick. It has to be thin.
Rather runny.
Yes, so the bread can soak in it very quickly. And while the ghee is melting, we cut our pieces of bread.
Let me take that for you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Sure. There you go.
We cut our pieces of bread into diagonal shapes and we remove the crust, and this is how it should be looking like.
Okay.
So while the bread is hot, we immerse it into the pan.
All right. So
And
that
let
will
it
soak it all up now.
Yes, and let it fry through. It has to fry through on.
All right. So obviously it needs to be a little bit hotter than that.
And once it's fried, this is how it should look like. It has to be slightly golden brown.
Okay.
So we take our bread and we dip it
into
the
the
syrup.
sugar.
And while all of this is happening, we bring the milk to a boil. We bring the milk to a boil. And our saffron, we have here, in 3 teaspoons.
And I see you use very little because it's quite a strong flavor as well.
It's very strong. And our corn flour as well, we soak it in 3 teaspoons of milk.
Yes.
So we bring all of that in and we soak that while the milk is coming to a boil. Then we add our saffron.
There we go.
And the bread is frying at the moment. And also, as it's thickening, we add our corn flour to bring it more to a porridge
to thicken it up even more.
Yes, and this is how it ends up. It ends up thick as a porridge. Well, this is the shorter cut. This is what I use.
Is this the shortcut?
Normally, we don't add corn flour. We just carry on boiling it.
Up until it thickens up naturally.
Up until it thickens up naturally. You can add cardamom, crushed cardamom to it.
That could be nice.
And after the bread is fried, we dip it into the syrup.
Okay.
After we dip it in the syrup, we lay it onto the plate like this.
So while you lay it out there, of course, we're celebrating Diwali with all of our Hindi viewers this morning. Rashika showing us a beautiful Shahi Tukda, yeah? Said it correctly? If you would like to make this yourself at home, SMS the keyword SWEET to 33728. We'll send you the shopping list, also add a link to the recipe that you can go follow. Those SMSs cost R1.50. All right, so after you've laid it out, you're just going to dress it.
The thick mixture that we call rabri. You can add sugar to it if you want to, but we prefer not because the
bread is already soaked in that syrup,
And yes, we immerse the...
Oh, wow.
And we decorate it just like this. We immerse it like that. And that's what we get. But
I'm not going to lie, it looks absolutely delicious.
It does. We add our pistachios to it.
Brilliant. So while you finish that off, if you want to take a last look at how we got to our end product here this morning, here's your chance.
Soak saffron in 3 tablespoons of warm milk. Mix corn flour with 3 tablespoons of cold milk. Boil remaining milk, then stir in saffron and corn flour mixtures. Boil until thick. Remove from the heat and mix in rose essence and nuts. Boil sugar and water until thick and syrupy. Fry bread triangles in ghee until golden. Soak fried bread in syrup for 2 minutes. Serve bread on a plate topped with porridge mixture. Garnish with chopped nuts. For the full recipe, visit the Expresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to www.expressoshow.com. SMS the keyword SWEET to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Click on the link provided to view the recipe on our Mobi site. SMSs cost R1.50, no free SMSs, T's and C's apply.
And that keyword, once again, SWEET to 33728. We'll send you everything you need to know to make this beautiful Shahi Tukda.
Shahi Tukda, yes.
Shahi Tukda. Now listen, I just quickly need to have a taste because, man, can I just grab it like that?
Of course.
Phenomenal. I love the syrup in the bread. What do you call the topping again?
It's rabidi.
Rabidi.
Rabidi, yes.
With the pistachio nuts, a crunchy aspect as well.
Yes.
Oh, this is beautiful.
It's rich and creamy.
I'm going to have to be part of your family celebrations this year.
Of course. You're most welcome.
Rashika joining us, celebrating Diwali with all of our Hindu viewers this morning. Next up, though, we are going to be taking a look at some interesting sweet treats a little bit later on once again. But you know what? It is, of course, summer. It's a change of season. And when you live in South Africa or Africa, you need to take care of your skin, especially with a blazing African sun. So there is a couple of 8-hour cream must-haves that you need in your cupboard to make sure that you do take care of your skin.